Hey everybody, I'm back again. Today's topic, what's the purpose of life? This is going to be another one of those videos that it's not going to be very positive. So if you're looking for something positive, you might want to click away. Yeah, if I look like I'm kind of struggling, I am. You try to be positive, you try to be happy, you try to be all these things that we're all supposed to be, but I don't think most of us are feeling any of those things. Is life all about working and working and working and paying bills and dealing with problems? I don't know. I can remember when I was younger, like in my 20s. I'm 46 now, but when I was in my 20s, things were not this expensive. Things were, even though I had my own problems back then, rent was affordable, things were affordable. People weren't like super mean, and there was no real social media back then. The internet was like, when I was in my 20s, it was, Facebook didn't come out until I was almost, in my 30s. It's like 28 or 29, something like that, before I actually joined. Things were so different. But right now, I'm struggling, man. I think I told you guys a little bit about I got this medical eye problem. It's called BVD, binocular vision disorder. It's when your eyes don't align properly. There's a misalignment in your eyes, so one eye is way stronger than the other, like significantly, like 15 times stronger. And your eyes have a problem focusing on objects, and they're trying to compensate, and then it's making your systems like not understand what they're seeing, and then you get nauseous. You get this crazy anxiety because it triggers fight or flight. I've been spending a lot of days feeling really sick, and I've spent so much money on glasses and more tests, and I have a severe case of it. Everything I do is I feel nauseous. Editing videos, terrible, man. That's why I kind of stopped. If you watch my channel, like first bunch of videos, I was putting little sounds in them and my logo, and then I just kind of gave up on that. Now I just kind of hit B-roll and put a couple little subscribes in there, and that's about it, because I can't stand to look at the computer for longer than 20 minutes. I can't really go grocery shopping unless I run in and run out. But when my wife wants to go, she wants to, go for too long. So she's been going on her own. But anyway, I know I'm not going to bore you with all my problems, but it just seems like I've always had all these problems. We got a lot of good things going for us too, but like also a lot of bad things have happened. House flooded, something happens to his ear, and he gets an ear infection, and he gets a hematoma, then he has another surgery, and then that surgery doesn't go well, and then he's got another surgery, and nobody rebuilt our house, blah, blah, blah. I know everybody has all this stuff, but it seems like it's constant. I had to deal with alcoholism, and then I was dealing with mental health issues after I stopped drinking. I was all depressed, and now I got this serious eye condition, and I might need surgery, and there's no doctors, and it's really hard to be happy. You can have all this stuff, like you can have a new car, you could have a bunch of animals and stuff, but if you're not like feeling well mentally, and it's really hard to just like forget about it. Oh, just pull up your bootstraps and you'll be fine. It's really not that easy. Every time we go out, we're getting ripped off. All of us are getting ripped off on a daily. You see the price of beef? Gave up on buying steaks. I'm not spending $50 for a steak. You kidding me? No. That's not fair, man. All of the grocery stores are making record profits. The government's not doing anything about it. They're making record profits. So they're gouging. And all of us are working our asses off, paying all these bills, all these taxes, property taxes, this, home insurance keeps going up. We just got a letter. It's going up like $1,700 a year or something. Sorry, lost my train of thought a bit. But so it's tough, man. People are super cruel. You're making them YouTube videos, and people are making fun of you, and yeah, no one's got. It seems like everybody has changed so much, and everybody's angry, and there's constant problems. All of us are working. And now I'm doing this YouTube, then I'm running this other concrete fountain business, which is falling off a cliff because nobody has any money to spend on fountains, which I understand. So now I'm like scrambling, trying to like figure out what I'm going to do this year. Like I got to do this, this, and this, and this. And I got to deal with my eyes. I can't even really interact with people because I start feeling really nauseous. And it's like talking to somebody when you got the flu and you're about to be sick. It's not fun, man. So sometimes I wonder, like, what is the purpose of this? What is the purpose of life? Like, and it seems like everybody I talk to is going through the same thing. And it's not all to do with money. It's all to do with, it has something to do with like how we're all feeling. Money can't really solve that. Like, yeah, I guess it can solve the groceries, sticker prices and all that. But all of us all have all these problems. I mean, yeah, money would make it a lot better. That's for damn sure. But even people that have tons of money have all kinds of problems. I mean, look at the celebrities. They got hundreds of millions of dollars and they're not happy. They get divorced and they lose half of it, or, they get into addictions. And yeah, it feels like we get really small amounts of joy and massive amounts of disappointment and suffering. It's constant. Something's always breaking. Something's always falling apart. Someone's getting sick in the family. The dog's getting sick. Dog needs surgery. Your own health is something's going on, or somebody else that car breaks down, you get in a car. Like, it's just constant, man. And then now I'm like anticipating it. So even when it's like fine, I'm anticipating, like, that's kind of how I think. But I've struggled just to be happy, dealing with this eye crap. And I'm looking at my YouTube channel. Like, it's hard not to be like self-critical and be like, oh, nobody's watching this shit, man. You might as well just give up. It's ridiculous. Everybody's probably laughing at you. Don't know how to edit. Keep changing your topic. I don't give a shit, really. I'm just trying to do my best, and maybe it will take off. Probably not, though. Most likely it's just all going to just be for, I can look back on and laugh, maybe cry. But I just really wonder, what's the purpose of life? I'm not saying like I'm in a super bad place, like in a dangerous place in my mind, but I think about that. Like, I know things usually get better and stuff, but I mean, it really hasn't, though, for a lot of people. And it's the way we're all living, because everything is so expensive, man. We were renovating our house after it flooded, because I told you that story. If you haven't, look in my video archive of all our disasters that have happened. We're still not done because it's so expensive to buy this stuff, and we're trying to pay off debt and this and that. We can't do everything at once, and so some of the house is not finished, and it's just like everything is just so expensive, man. We need new windows. The windows are finished in this house. It's going to be like $35,000, probably $35,000. I can feel the drafts coming through Mall because the seals are gone on the corners and stuff. That's kind of like what I wanted to talk about today, but I'm having a real problem just like being happy. And I know a lot of you are too. And this YouTube video thing, I'm just like I said, it's a kind of a therapy. But I know all of us, majority of us, not all of us, are wondering, what the hell are we doing? You get invited to something and you're just like, in your head, you're like, man, how do I get out of this? Because you're not feeling well mentally. Christmas was like, I don't have a lot of money, man. Telling you, I've been paying all these bills, and I hit the gas line. I told you about that one. It's in that video of disasters. Paying for that after I called someone to find where it was, and then I submitted a thing to the government. I did two things. I still cost me almost $6,000 in fines. Yeah, the last run of drainage I was doing, and I hit the gas line. I'm paying for that. I'm paying $500 a month for that right now. That's a big payment, man. So I have to make sure all this is like in the account, ready to come out, so they can take my money after I did everything right. Anyways, a lot of us are going through this right now. And that's why I made this video. It's not a positive video, but I know a lot of people are really struggling, man. Christmas time was terrible for me. Felt sick the entire Christmas. Last Christmas is kind of when I got diagnosed with this. I didn't know what was going on. Last Christmas was a disaster. I just sat in the corner. This year, same thing. Went to my mom's, was sitting on the couch, spinning. I wanted to go, but I kind of didn't want to go, you know, because it's like you get expected to eat and then they make you all this food and you're sitting there. It's just kind of embarrassing, man. I'm sick of talking about it. So I'll just shut up about it. But it's rough, man. But I just think there's more to life than just getting through the day. Something's got to change, man. I'm going to have to leave this Canada, man. I'm sorry. The government, I'm not red or blue or whatever that, I mean, there's some things I disagree with big time on the liberal side, but there's also some things on the other side. I mean, they're all corrupt, man. But there's some certain things about some certain topics that I'm just mind blowing how people can be agreeing with this. But anyway, I don't want to get into it, man. Just everyone just do whatever they want. But when it comes up like to not taking care of your citizens and all of us paying taxes and everything just keep going up, people are going to start losing their houses, man. I mean, I keep saying that. So I don't know where everyone's getting all this money from. I mean, everybody's probably in so much credit card debt. Like, I don't understand how, you know, everybody's maintaining all this, but there's going to be a breaking point, you'd think. Seems like there's not. The pandemic came and they're getting all this money and then that ended and they're like, oh, everyone's going to have to sell their house. Nobody did. I don't know. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. If you talk to enough people, though, people are not happy. So that is this video. What's the purpose of life and why are we all suffering? Anyways, bye.